Welcome to a very special edition of DNA Wednesday, or the return of Chem Wednesday. And yes, you have read the title right. This is 7 chems in one game. But let me assure you, this is not skill. This is the opposite of skill. This is total noobiness from DNAWednesday. Now, in the Q&A of a previous DNA Wednesday, I was asked, who has a worse gun skill? And I said DNAWednesday, solely because I witnessed this video. And after a few of you guys have requested this, I have decided to upload it. But I need to stress, we are not encouraging this. We are not saying this takes any skill. The opposite. We are not... Yeah, I don't even really want to be associated with this as it's that filthy. But as I said, this is 7 chems in one game. This is spawn trapping on domination on freefall, aka the spawn trapping map. And in today's episode, I want to talk about two very, very important things. The first one is, does spawn trapping take skill? Because a few people in the clan have had a bit of a disagreement over this, mainly myself and Damien, but nevertheless we'll talk about that a little bit. And then we'll go on to the main topic at hand, and that is the confirmed 10 teams in the CRYPTiCK Premier League. So yeah, stay around for that if that's what you're here for. This video is a slightly longer one, but I promise you I will keep you entertained. So first off, this is obviously the return of Chem Wednesday, but this is our revised edition of DNA Wednesday. So every week we'll be bringing you something different. One week it'll be a DNA bomb, the next week it'll be a chem, next week after that it will either be a DNA bomb, or Moab, or Black Ops 2 nuclear, or tactical nuke from Modern Warfare 2, whatever. Wednesdays are all about bringing you the best score streak, so to speak. I'm not really sure how to describe it, the best kill streak, so to speak. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the change to the series. I'm really sorry that I've kicked it off in this way, but hey, we've got to kick it off with a bang. So my first topic, does spawn trapping take gun skill? Now, I'm going to give you the case for and against here before you lose your minds, because I'm guessing most of you are sat here going, this takes no skill! Why is this on my screen? And I know. You're normal. However, there are some people out there that say this takes skill because it's not easy to set up, supposedly. Apparently it takes a lot of skill to know where to go and to lean kill round corners and fire continuously with unlimited ammo from ammo crates and then ballistic vests and oracles. Jesus. Apparently that takes skill, guys. Well, I'm here to tell you, it doesn't take any skill. Now, I understand what other people are saying with regards to it takes skill to get set up. But if you think about it, it really doesn't. As soon as one person is in their position and is spraying with that M27, all they need is just one person, just one at a time, to then lock down the other ones. And you start with the two main spawn points, obviously the left and the right on this particular map. And then obviously you work your way into the middle and completely trap them in. It really doesn't take skill, because the only way you're going to spawn trap like this is if you come up against complete noobs. Or to be honest with you, I don't even know who the opposition is. I think a lot of people were leaving and rejoining, rejoining. That was the beauty of Ghosts. No matter when you quit or when you wanted to search a game, you would always get fucking put in a game which is as AIDS as this. So yeah, in my opinion, it takes no skill whatsoever, and honestly, I don't know what else to say. So here's the first chem being called in. As I said, there are 7 to look out for, with Damien just sat here, and I know a lot of you guys were excited. 7 chems in one game, what the fuck? But I'm sorry that I've got to disappoint you by showing you this stuff. It hurts my eyes. But anyway, it doesn't take gun skill in my opinion. On Advanced Warfare, for example, you can spawn trap on momentum. It's literally a case of hoping to come up against garbage people, or people maybe even AFK for a few seconds, and then you lock it in straight away and you just fire. You don't need to jump shot, drop shot, you don't need to even aim very much, you just look at the exact same place and just fire continuously over and over again. But what do you guys think down below? I know Damien's going to comment and say, oh, it does take gun skill, it does take skill. But what do you guys think? Is this skill? Or is this complete garbage? And basically, if you disagree with me, I am going to shake my head, but try and persuade me, guys. Try and persuade me. But anyway, on to the CRYPTiCK Premier League. I know that's what most of you guys are here for. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the league, and I'm also going to give you the 10 confirmed teams. So first of all, obviously, this is the first ever CRYPTiCK Premier League. We have got 8 of the teams, or 7 actually. No, it would be 8. 8 teams, however many teams, from the previous section CRYPTiCK tournament we did, and these teams are all reached the final stages of that last tournament. So if they were eliminated in the group stages, then obviously they're not in this tournament. So this is technically for the elite teams from the previous tournament. And honestly, we've got some amazing teams involved, as I keep saying. But I'm desperately trying to rush into that. But first of all, let me just give you guys some information. So this is how it's going to work. Each week, I will release fixtures on the CRYPTiCK Gaming Facebook group. Link is in the description, plug. And basically, it is that team's job or duty, so to speak, to complete that fixture that I set out. I'll obviously put out the maps alongside all of that as well. And long story short, all teams will play home and away. So, you're probably thinking, this isn't football, but bear with me a second. So on the home fixtures, Team A will play a best of 5, and every map will be on their host. Obviously, we'll have an impartial... sorry about that. We'll have an impartial referee at the start of each map to double check that the host is okay, all that kind of stuff. Make sure it's not completely laggy, blah, 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 blah. So Team A will host the first series, and if they win that series, they get 3 points. Obviously, if they lose that, then the other team gets 3 points. Draws aren't possible here. And then Team B will then host the next series, which will then class as the away series. So they'll be doing 2 series per week. Both are separate series, just against the same team. Obviously, if Team A wins both sets of series, then obviously they get 6 points out of 6. And if they win one, lose one, they get 3 points out of 6, etc., etc. Think of it exactly like a football game, and you will kind of get a rough understanding of how we're trying to set things up. As for the rest of the rules on how it's all going to work with all the nitty-gritty kind of things, look out on our Facebook group. It's facebook.com/CTiK Gaming, and all the rules will be released there. It's obviously quite complex, but the other rule I'm going to go through very quickly, or not the rule, the other thing I'm going to go through very quickly is that there are prizes for this league, and these are our biggest and our best prizes yet. This is a free entry league, so no team has paid for this stuff, so we're doing this out of the kindness of our own heart. And there will be prizes for not only the first place in the league, but also second and third as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a big tournament. We're going to have playoffs at the end of the season, so to speak, once all teams have played each other twice, both home and away. All being well, the league will end probably around May time, maybe a little bit before, it all depends. And as I said, if you want to see more details and all the rules, look at our Facebook page. By the time this video is released, it will be uploaded and there will be no more confusion. But now on to the big news. Which teams are confirmed, which teams are involved, and most importantly, who has replaced Notorious Esports after they forfeited for fielding an ineligible player, I should say, in the previous tournament. So first of all, we've got the defending champions from the Section CRYPTiCK tournament, Shadow Gaming. We've then got Total Wargaming, the previous champions, and obviously the runners-up of the last tournament. We've got CRYPTiCK Exposure, ranked 24th, I think, in the entire EU at the moment. So, yeah, they're one of the favourites to win, in my opinion. We've got CRYPTiCK Black, previous runners-up of the Section CRYPTiCK tournament, the first Section CRYPTiCK tournament, I should say. But they've got a slightly new roster, so honestly, they're looking very good. Kodama Esports, the winner of the losers bracket tournament. And that tournament was obviously used to decide the final team that would be involved in this tournament. So that's Kodama Esports, looking very, very good so far. They've won EGL quite recently as well. I know a lot of you say that isn't an accomplishment, but it does take some level of skill, guys. We have got 100% British beef with the almighty Harris. And yeah, British beef, I think they are going into this as the dark horses. They are looking very, very good. And in the tournament, they did finish third. So, looking good, guys. CRYPTiCK Sense, the underdogs. The ultimate underdogs, I should say. Really, really looking forward to seeing Sense in action. Revelation Elite, formerly known as the Brightside Soul. Brand new team, brand new organization. And honestly, these could be surprises for this league, in my opinion. They've got some great players, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in action. My wild card for the CRYPTiCK Premier League, as obviously I had a choice of the team that I wanted to enter, and I decided to go with Phoenix Gaming. They're only going to enter one team. They're going to put their strongest players in this team. They are the most reliable team I know, and I know they will be there every single fixture of the week. And finally, replacing Notorious Esports, we have got rank 3 in the EU last time I checked, with over 142 wins. Don Esports. Are they the favourites to win it at this stage? You have to say so, but there is a long way to go in this league. So that's this video all wrapped up. It's done and dusted. I'm sorry for the change in system, but if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Thoughts on spawn trapping, drop a comment, and as always, hit that subscribe button. Cheers.